US withdrawal from Afghanistan has engendered a new reality in the region. Their hasty departure, followed by the Taliban's rapid takeover of Afghanistan, presents both opportunities and challenges to Eurasia's regional powers, especially for China. Representatives of the Afghan Taliban and China met in Tianjin in July. The Afghan Taliban stated that it will never allow any force to use Afghan territory to engage in acts detrimental to China. Besides, it hopes that China will become more involved in Afghanistan's peace and reconciliation process and play a larger role in the future reconstruction and economic development. The Taliban said on multiple occasions that it looks forward to China's participation in Afghanistan's reconstruction and development. But what opportunities and challenges await both China and Afghanistan? I'm your host Isaav, and welcome to Defense and Geopolitics. China dominates the rare earth market globally. About 35% of rare earth global reserves are in China. The country is also a mining machine, producing 120 metric tons or 70% of total rare earths in 2018. China provides more than 85% of the world's rare earth metals, accounting for 2/3 of the global supply. The new situation in Afghanistan creates new opportunities for Chinese companies, especially in terms of investments in rare earth metals. Rare earth metals in Afghanistan are estimated to be between 1 and 3 trillion in 2020. A new scientific research of minerals concluded that Afghanistan may hold 60 million metric tons of copper, 2.2 billion tons of iron ore, and 1.4 million tons of rare earth elements, such as gold, silver, zinc, mercury, and lithium. According to reports, the Ghazni province showed the potential for lithium deposits as large as those of Bolivia, which has the world's largest known lithium reserves. Investing in Afghanistan's rare earth metals may increase China's market share and its leverage capability compared to Western powers and Japan. Also, the possible stability in the country may increase the attractiveness of Afghanistan as a transit country for China's Belt and Road Initiative. In September 2019, the foreign ministers of China, Pakistan, and Afghanistan agreed to push the extension of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor because greater stability in the country may prompt the extension of the corridor through Afghanistan. Integrating Afghanistan into the Belt and Road also improves China's leverage with India because it has a greater chance of encircling India economically through surrounding trade partners. Integrating Afghanistan into the Belt and Road would increase connectivity between South and Central Asia, and could result in the rise of China's economic influence in terms of trade, investments, and loans. Furthermore, new railway or highway routes throughout Afghanistan would help to diversify China's export and import routes and strengthen land-based connectivity between the EU and China. Stable Afghanistan may play an important role for the China-led Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Since 2012, Afghanistan has been only an observer in the SCO. If the Taliban control all state territories, it could apply for full membership again. Afghanistan's membership to the SCO would further enhance regional authoritarian rules and norms, and also reduces China vulnerability in the western and southwestern side of China. All of that, but China still faces some challenges making all of this come true. With regard to the integration of Afghanistan into the Belt and Road, this is also potentially very difficult. There are 3 main border crossings between Afghanistan and China: Chalachigu Valley, Wakjir Pass, and North Wakjir Pass. All 3 are unsuitable for infrastructure development due to seasonal challenges and extreme territory conditions. In the absence of direct connection between China and Afghanistan, there are 3 indirect routes that connect the 2 countries. The first is China-Tajikistan-Afghanistan route, but this route is not viable for intensive trade and infrastructure development because of the landscape problems and the instability of the Afghanistan-Tajikistan border crossing. The second is the China-Kyrgyzstan-Tajikistan-Afghanistan railway route. However, this option is not feasible for medium term because of the weak railway network. Finally, the best route is the China-Afghanistan-Pakistan route, which would hypothetically link the country to the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. As other routes, this route also requires a high volume of investments and stability in Afghanistan. Afghanistan's rich mineral resources, if exploited effectively, could prove to be the best substitutes for foreign aid and decrease the country's dependence on donor countries and foreign support. These resources, if properly managed, provide an opportunity for Afghanistan to write its own story of economic success. Robust policies, strong institutional arrangements, together with clear policy direction, will pave its way for attracting both domestic and foreign investors. Better management of mineral resources could end in sustainable economic growth, paving its way for a lasting peace. This is the end of the video. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. And tell us in the comments below what would you like to see next. Subscribe to be tuned, and see you next time.